Gosh, the sunrise here is always so beautiful, isn't it? This is a short story about Avenal, a small city in the heart of the California Central Valley, halfway between San Francisco and Los Angeles and an hour away from the coast. We have a history of hardworking people, ranging back from the oil field that founded this town to the pistachio crop being harvested today. Here are a few quick stories from my time in Avenal. I'm Betty Weaver, and I've lived in Avenal since 1947. When I first moved to Avenal, it was known as a boomtown. We had 3 or 4 oil companies about a mile and a half from Avenal that was in here drilling, and it was known as Kettleman Hills. And Floyd Rice was a well-known person here in Avenal that could see what would help Avenal to grow. And he chose several things. Some worked out and some didn't. But the biggest thing he is noted for is getting Standard Oil gave a 99-year lease on a piece of land for our park. And it is still a big boost to Avenal. I worked with him for probably 4 or 5 years, collected funds to put the grass in, the trees in, and the furniture in. On September 11th, 1979, Avenal incorporated and became a city. Avenal City Hall is housed in the same building where Lodge Engineering Company had their first office. Not long after that, we became the first community to solicit the state to bring a prison to Avenal. And Harlan Cassada, Nick Ivins, and our first city manager went to San Francisco and applied to get a prison brought in here. At the time it was open in 1987, it was the largest enclosed security compound in the nation. Gosh, there is so much more history to be told, like our elementary and high school being built by Standard Oil, and how they were considered the best public schools in California. Sometimes people ask me why I stayed here and what kept me going, and I tell them. Well, I love Avenal because I've lived here practically all my life. I was 17 years old when I moved to Avenal, and I've been connected with Avenal ever since. I lived here so long, and I've known people for 60-some years, and they become more like family than friends. I'm Betty Weaver, and this is why Avenal is Oasis in the sun. Join us here in Avenal and stop by the museum where all are welcome anytime, and find out why Avenal is the oasis in the sun.